Hey, what's up guys? This is aTROLLwithBlades, and I was gonna make some long commentary that was super detailed about what I thought about the knifing and all that, but some stuff could change because it was only a beta. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice summary of how I felt about it, what was good and bad about the knifing part of the game. So let's see. The melee is probably the most important thing in knifing. It's okay, it's pretty good. It's definitely better than the normal melee on Black Ops 2. Although I did love Black Ops 2, the melee was terrible. Like most people have been saying, it probably compares most to the combat knife on Ghosts, and that would be because there's no other knife, or there wasn't any other knife on the beta except for the combat knife. So hopefully some other knife gets added, either a tactical knife or a ballistic knife, preferably a ballistic knife. But in the beta there was not one, unfortunately, so, you know, whatever. So the knifing was pretty good, the melee was fun. And then the second part of melee is the movement. The movement plus the melee was really what was fun. If I had that melee with Black Ops 2 movement, I wouldn't have really cared for it. I mean, I already throw and shoot knives more than I knife. But, I mean, if this was the melee we had in Black Ops 2, I mean, it would have been too slow. The recovery is a little slow. I mean, it's kind of random if you, push it really fast. I think if you double-click the stick, you'll, knife faster or something. I don't know. It seems so weird and random. There's a lot of different animations for different things that you're doing. There's a lot of different, lunges and stuff. Overall, the melee's good. The movement's fun. There's no exo movements like there was in Advanced Warfare, and that's a bummer because I mean, to me, I know most people didn't like that game at all, but I enjoyed it. I like the exo movements. I liked knifing in that game in general, but there is no exo movements besides this really soft hover type of deal. It's not like the exo movements in Advanced Warfare. And to steal the words from Switch to Knife, they were aggressive movements in Advanced Warfare. The boost was really fast. On Black Ops 3, it's kind of soft and feathered. It's really nice. I like it. It does make it harder to dodge people like you could in Advanced Warfare, but I mean, most people didn't like that anyway. So, so I don't know. I like the movement. I like the melee. Now, map design is a huge thing for knifing. Map design and spawn. So the spawning is actually, it was alright. I mean, if you had bad teammates, then you had bad spawns. I mean, not so much bad teammates. If the other team was really good, you had bad spawns. You'd get spawn trapped a lot. So I mean, that's a bummer, but I mean, it depends on your team if they suck or not. The map design itself, there was a lot of flanking routes. Usually every single strong point had more than one way to get to it, or a really open window or doorway so you could throw a grenade in or something like that. So everything was pretty balanced as far as map design. Now, with the throwing blade, that was a little bit slow. The blade, once you release it, it's plenty quick enough. It doesn't bank very much, and I don't know how I feel about that yet. You know, I like a change for a challenge. But sometimes it just didn't bank at all. But I mean, I like that it changes off different surfaces, makes it so it takes more skill to get good clips. But I wouldn't mind it to bank a little bit more in certain surfaces. The release itself, the throwing animation and release, was pretty slow. I mean, it would only have to be slightly faster to feel better. There's just so many times where I died just a split second before I let it go. I'd just like it to be just a tiny bit faster. Also, the reticle, it'd be cool if the reticle would pop up sooner. Not so that I could aim it better, but just so I would know. I don't know, it's a good feeling. I like the feeling of the reticle being there as soon as I touch the trigger instead of waiting a second. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I liked that about the old games. Score streaks were alright. They weren't super overpowered, but things that are definitely overpowered are the specials. But that's kind of the point. It's going to be really hard to get really good streaks in this game, because if somebody has a special, they could take you out like nothing. Especially the gravity spikes. The gravity spikes are going to be knifers, streak ruiners. I mean, they're impervious when they pull those things out. I was able to dodge a few guys, and I have a funny clip of somebody pulls him out and I jump backwards and he hits a car and he blows up himself and doesn't get any kills. It was pretty funny, but I can't really think of anything else. Overall, I liked it. I hope a few little things change, especially the speed of the combat axe when it gets thrown. But I think that's about it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And any feedback would be good if you guys like or dislike normal commentary or live commentary. or whatever it is, I would really appreciate it. All right.
TACOM, deploy CUAV.
Drone overhead. Counter surveillance active.
Enemy down.
Oh, yes. That is satisfying. Oh, you don't. Nope, nope, nope. Yes.
Oh, put out on the beast! Put out the beast!